Hello, everybody. My name is Kazm Vulfhart, aka King Kazm, whatever you want to call me. And welcome back to Pokémon Scarlet, the Hidden Treasure of Area Zero. My brain works. Okay, so you probably already know the drill. I've said it before, I'll say it again for the next couple of weeks. I have a Patreon and a coffee. And I will talk more about the coffee in my Monster Hunter World episode that'll come out today. But for now, I want to talk, first off and foremost, I have these two accounts because my brain stopped working again. Can't tell I'm mildly sleep deprived. So I'm also recording a lot of videos today, so I'm just like, I'm basically cooking my brain. Okay, so long and short of it, I've made the Patreon and the coffee, so if you feel like supporting me as a content creator, they are in my descriptions, and they are connected to my account. And I also did a community post not too long ago about them too, on Sunday, I want to say it was. So if you want to support me as a content creator, not your content creator. I am your content creator though, so technically speaking that's still a true statement. But anyways, if you want to support me as a content creator, consider joining my Patreon or joining my coffee. Or donating a coffee to me. I'm still getting used to the coffee one. I really am. But I've already discussed a lot of stuff about a lot of stuff. Any help is appreciated, period. The long and short of it. If you're willing to help me, I appreciate it. And I appreciate you. But I do want to talk about Patreon for a little bit. Not really my Patreon, but just Patreon in general. It is such an interesting concept to me. And the reason it's an interesting concept is because... Run your pocket, sir. Where is this? We're looking for Suicune, by the way. Like, we're trying to look for Suicune. He said it's by a lake. And this is one of the only lakes I can think of. Ah, my jaw just started hurting. Hang on. I think it's my headphones. It's the only big lake we got. Ah, my jaw. Stop hurting, please. Okay, I need to go back and talk to him. Snacksworth. I need to go back and talk to Snacksworth. But Patreon is such an interesting concept to me, and it always has been for the most part. It's basically a program where you... Well, a website technically, but it's also a program because it has an app. So I'll talk about it from both sides. First side is you as a content creator. When you make a Patreon, you basically set up some tiers. And these tiers have different prices. And what the person gets out of it for supporting you on these tiers is dependent on what the tier is. Low tier usually doesn't get a whole lot of rewards, but still some rewards. High tier gets a decent chunk of rewards, as well as like some say in certain things. And then the highest tier usually gets... all of the rewards. Suicune. I need to read this. Frightfully rare. That famous lake you've got in Paldea. There's only one lake. Okay, so that's good. Low contest of skills, seeing which one of us can get all the way to the shore fastest. So what? It's... So it's by the shore. So me looking on the islands is extremely stupid. But anyways, where would it be? To be honest, where would it be, actually? Huh. It would have to be around here, wouldn't it? Like one of these shores? Am I dumb? I might be dumb. Oh, I could get a shiny flaming Tauros. Ugh. I might do that off camera. I like Tauros a lot. But you as a content creator basically make up the tiers. You do the thing. You make up the tiers. If somebody supports you at the lowest tier, they get some rewards. Mid-tier, they get the rewards from the low tier as well as extra rewards. And if they support you on high tier, they get all the rewards. And that is something I do intend on trying to set up properly. But for now, I just have it as a base tip jar. So, yeah. So there's that. Anyways, and it's so interesting to me because from my perspective, not just as a content creator, but as a person in general, the people who get the most out of that are people like artists. And the reason I say that is because artists have a lot more going on for them than people realize. And the reason being is because they have to do... They basically, all of their work, all of their progress is kept track of in the simplest way possible to put it, on a piece of paper. Every step is kept track of by that piece of paper. Now, Grant, I understand that there are the drawing programs and stuff like that, so you got digital artists too. I'm using the paper as kind of like a metaphor, so just bear with me. So these artists who have Patreons are able to offer to you as the members the ability to see their works in progress, which usually they don't like showing. Some of them do like showing it, other people don't. So you get to see the progress being made as part of your rewards, and that's what's amazing to me about it. Because it encourages... I almost ran into you. It encourages content creators to go above and beyond for their patrons, beyond just making the content that they make. And when I say content creators, I don't just mean YouTubers or PNG tubers or VTubers or streamers. I mean, like, if you make art, if you make music, if you write books, you're creating content. You are a content creator. That is how it works to me. If you're a game dev, you're a content creator. If you're making content for other people to enjoy in one aspect or another, you're a content creator. Oh, it just started raining. That is a downpour. If my recording cuts out... Okay, if you guys get like a sudden black screen and then me reopening the... I thought that was good. If there's a sudden cut, it's because the power went out. And Elgato hates it when the power goes out. But I'm not noticing any flickering, so we should be fine for now. Anyways. So you guys... as patrons, if you become a patron for somebody, you are, in a way, paying for their content. You're obviously paying for the... Any stutter is now a panic attack for me. Excuse me. That is a heavy-ass downpour. Holy crap, we have been needing rain, but not this badly. Anyways. So if you're kind enough to, become a patron on Patreon, it's kind of like you're paying us as the content creators to keep making the content that we make. You're supporting us, obviously. And I'm almost 100% certain that every person who has a Patreon, if they're being supported by somebody on Patreon, they are 100% grateful for it. And if they're not, they probably don't deserve a Patreon, in my humble opinion. But the thing about it is, for some of us, me included, who are Patreons, and just like that, the rain's over, who are Patreon creators, sometimes we feel like what we create for you guys isn't enough to justify you guys being so kind and supporting us. In my case, I feel like my videos aren't enough. Like, yes, you guys are obviously, like, enjoying my content enough to support me on Patreon, but like, I feel it's a reciprocation thing. Like, I feel like I'm making these videos just because it's fun and just because I want you guys to, like, laugh with me and have fun. And then you start paying me for it, and I'm just like, well, I need to do more. I need to make it more worth your while, in one aspect or another. And some people might think that that's not sane, and you know what? You're probably right. I am probably insane. But, like, I don't mind having this mindset. Like, it's a stressful mindset, don't get me wrong, because sometimes it's just too much to deal with. Like, it's too much to worry about, oh, I'm not doing enough. And it does get tiring. I'm not gonna lie, it gets tiring to have this kind of mindset. But at the end of the day, I feel good giving you guys something you can enjoy. That's kind of why I'm trying to get through at least one of these series so I can move on to a new series that I haven't touched. Because as I've explained, I have way too much on my plate at the moment to properly go! It's why are none of you Suicune? What shore was he talking about? I'm going to have to look this up. I will continue until the 15-minute mark. So in 2 minutes. If I do not find Suicune in 2 minutes, I will look it up. So you guys don't have to deal with me running around this lake anymore. But I'm 100% certain it's supposed to be around here somewhere. But yeah, like, I know my Kirby series was arguably the best series I've had on the channel so far. And from what I've gathered from the people I've talked to about it, it's because I'm exploring something new, and when I'm exploring something new, I'm much more expressive. Because I'm actually not a blandish person. A lot of people know for a fact, a lot of people who know me know for a fact that I'm not the kind of guy who's just like dull, monotone expression 100% of the time. It's just that when I know something well, like Monster Hunter World, for example. I play Monster Hunter World a lot when it came out. I know pretty much all the nooks and crannies of it for the most part. So obviously, I'm not going to be surprised by a lot of things. Even getting hit by certain monster attacks is not going to surprise me. Because I knew they existed, I was just too stupid to dodge. That's why I've been trying to, like, laugh at my own stuff. I'm trying to laugh at my own mistakes a bit more. And trying to, like, loosen myself up. Because I think that's part of the reason. It's just like, I know what's about to happen. I can't be surprised, so I kind of just tense up, and I'm just like, oh god, how do I react? So I figure if I just loosen myself up and be more chill about it, it'll be less stiff. I'll be more natural. But that's why I want to get to a series that's newish. I want to play a new game. I saw a game I want to play that I have somehow magically been able to kind of avoid most spoilers for is Another Crab's Treasure. I want to play that on my channel. I really do. It's fun. It looks fun. It looks fun. I want to play it. But I have avoided so much of it. Like, so much content for it. I've avoided. Because I don't want to be spoiled. I want to explore it and be surprised. And I'm at the 15-minute mark. We're looking up where Suicune is. Where are you? No, shut up. I don't like it either. Pokemon Suicune game. That is Pokemon Crystal. That is actually one of my favorite generations. I played the ever-loving crap out of Crystal, to be honest. Game mascot. That's what they call it. Not the box legendary, the game mascot. Where are you? So you are at this lake. I know for a fact you're at this lake. So where do you spawn? I love the fact that they're all shiny locked. Okay, so it actually looks like you are on an island. Okay, hang on a second. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Which island is that? It's not that one. Which island are you on? It looks like... No, that can't be right. I looked there. Based on angles... I'm heading there. I checked here. Did I not check here? Did I seriously not check here? Am I stupid? Probably. Anyways, let's fight a Suicune. Let's heal up first. I genuinely don't think this thing's going to be a problem. Do I have ethers? I have ethers. Ether, I want to give it to... Oh, false swipe ain't that bad. But we'll just make sure. It's so pretty! They made its head thing more crystally, and I kind of like that. So we got pressure. Under pressure. Under pressure. So turn one. Didn't work. That's fine. Fully understandable. We got ourselves a rain dance. I'm actually going to gastro acid you now. There's turn two. Turn three is Thunder Wave. You know what game series I should play on my channel? And I haven't played it because... It's technically 9 out. 4. Well, actually, to like be blunt with you all, I don't like this game series. Period. I don't like the Assassin's Creed series. But the reason being is because I haven't properly played it. I haven't given it a proper shot. Which is why I can say I don't like it. I gave a few of the games a proper shot, but I didn't like them as much as I should. I don't know how to say this properly. I gave them a fair shot. What am I on, 5 or 6? I think I'm on 5. We'll say 5 for safety's sake. Nipples is a water type. So that was 6. No, don't you attack it. 7. I'm trying to... I hope it kills him! I love you, Galvantula, but you need to die. Damn it. That was turn 8, I think. But... I played a couple of the Assassin's Creed games. I have... the 3 remake for the Switch right now. Remastered. It's the remastered version. And it wasn't exactly bad, but it was not really my cup of tea. Another game that kind of doesn't really do it for me, but I've played through, is honestly the Borderlands games. But I think the issue with that one is that I wasn't playing with people like I should be. I play solo games a lot. 10. But I play games solo a lot, including like the games that are supposed to be multiplayer. I'll play them as a solo player. Don't you hit it again. 11. Okay, that's fine. There we go. Got ourselves a Suicune in a netball. Okay, I need to revive Galvantula. That wasn't too bad, to be honest. But, I didn't really like Assassin's Creed. I didn't really like, Borderlands. I liked them. They just weren't like, oh god, this is an amazing game! It was more along the lines like, okay, this game's kind of fun. I have a Devil May Cry game I could play. I don't mind Devil May Cry. I haven't played 5 yet. Devil May Cry is one of those games where I can kind of shut my brain off. I could play the other Final Fantasy games. I know how to get my hands on those. I need to talk to my friend and have him help me. We're running out. Rock climbing. Make out Cortando in the distance off to the south, so he was north of Cortando. I think I might know where he is. Because Cortando's on the eastern side of the map, right? There's Cortando. So Terrakian's over here. Okay, let's go look over there. But yeah, I do have games I can play. I have a lot of games I can play, don't get me wrong. It's just a lot of what a lot of other people like is not really my thing. You know? I just saw something pop up on my screen. Recording is not available during streaming. I'm just like, wait, what's happening in my recording? Oh my goodness, I tricked myself. Oh, I let my brain get the better of me. I let my worry get the better of me, I should say. He made it up quite high. Could see Cortando in the distance. But he was at the south. He saw it to his south. And I'm in a northern area. Go away. Go away, sir. I think a big issue that I have with my video... I'm so glad the real world doesn't work like this. A curious animal walks up to me and I immediately have to fight it because I accidentally touched it. Because some other animal that wanted to fight me pushed me into it. Next Pokemon game, if they get rid of that feature, I will be so happy. Like, I have no issue fighting Pokemon, but I'd like to fight them on my own terms. But anyways, what was I saying? My brain's not working. There he is. Yeah, Cortando's to the south. He's directly north of us. Alright, so let's remember where this is. Really not that hard to forget. But, do I have the Scarlet book on me? I didn't want to connect to the internet. Oops. Well, let's wait here while the internet connects. I don't care. I was trying to enter my bag so I could go through the shit I want to go through. Let me read, sir. I guess I'll just fly back to school. Because I want to read something. There's something that caught my eye. Like, Terrakion reminded me of it, and it kind of made me want to look into something. And the only place I can look at it is the Scarlet book. Which I have. Am I supposed to do something with Scarlet book? Maybe I'll try and find Arvin again. That might be what I have to do. Scarlet book, there you are. No, I'm not talking to you. I'm going to hurt you. Can I read this book? Or am I not allowed? There we go. Okay, so which one was it? An imagined Pokemon? Okay, so yeah. So that's a sketch of what it might look like. That makes sense. Phantom Memory. No. So, do I not get to see... I guess I don't get to see the violet version of it. Which makes sense, in a way. But so that Pokemon was supposed to be... Raging Bolt, Walking Wake, and Gouging Flames. Combined form? To give it a more... a primal-esque look to it. And then the violet one is like a techie, Voltron-esque, we combine into one type deal. And it's just it's interesting that it's just an imagined Pokemon to me. I don't like that the Murkrow are watching the door, waiting for somebody to invade. Oh, they're all doing it. There's like a trio here. They're pretty much watching the door. A duo there watching the door. Is there any more? Oh, there's a lot more. There's Noibats over here, I forgot. Why do we have lampposts inside? Kinda weird. They're kinda weird. Why are you trying to talk to... What is this? Oh, it's... So Nimona, Arvin, Penny, and me, and Sada are all Hall of Famers. That's weird. Also, the way it's written is weird, too. It is just a case of I don't care about those other names. Like, you couldn't just made it some of the professors or something like that? I'm now curious. I'm looking at all these books. No. That seems like a storybook, which I don't really want to deal with. What about this? A culture. Okay, so this is talking about Screamtail. Do they all talk about something different? Okay, yeah, they do. That's interesting. Is it because I own them? Like, I didn't notice this before because I never checked out the library because there was no reason for me to check out the library, but now I have a reason to check out the library. Find foods from far away. No, thank you. Don't get me wrong. I like food. I'm a foodie. Not in the mood to learn right now. August issue. Slitherwing. So, do these books... Okay, so I need to think about this real quick. And there's something that could confirm or deny my suspicions. My first suspicion is this. Because of the fact that these were... No. So like, these are all labeled as X month issue. Like, this is the July issue. This makes me think of two things. This makes me think that, number one, these were things that were added secretly in the updates of the game per month. Like little monthly updates. And thus that's why they have issues. Like the issue numbers. Or the issue months. The other thing that I'm thinking of, because I caught every single one of them, period. The other thing I'm thinking of, and this is where my Violet run will come in handy. The other thing I'm thinking is that it's based on what you catch is when you get the information about it. Because there have been instances in Pokemon where you get information about Pokemon you haven't run into yet. Like, in some cases, Pokemon... The Sinnoh region had that happen with Pearl and Diamond, where whatever version you had, you would see a book, and it would give you the information on the other box legendary. So I'm wondering if these books are similar to that, or just a case of I've caught all these, so I now have access to the information about them. Because if you look at the Pokedex entries, there's nothing really good about them, per se. But I've rambled on long enough, I'm going to call it here. Bear with me, I'm still getting used to my new outro. Thank y'all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. That means more content like this in the future. If you're coming back on the regular and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It's free, it helps out a ton, and I'm greatly appreciative. If you find yourself enjoying my content and want to support me as a content creator, please take a look at my Patreon or Ko-fi and consider giving me support that way. And if you could share this video with your friends, your family, your favorite group of book collectors, I'd appreciate that as well. And as always, I will see you as we continue our adventures in Pokemon Scarlet. My brain stopped working. Pokemon Scarlet, Hidden Treasure of Area 0. Bye-bye!